I would never say I was cutthroat. I was a competitor. Cutthroat sounds like I'm a villain. I'm not. I'm a competitor to a point where if you're my opponent, if I knock you down, I'm not picking you up.
A good competitor always evaluates his opponent, and you understand for what he really is, but you never try to give him confidence. You try to take it at all times, and sometimes it's easier to take confidence and sometimes it's harder. But mentally, I gotta find a way, and sometimes you have to trick yourself.
And see if all that trash talking starts when it's 0-0 instead of 5-6 point lead. That's where it starts.
You have to look inside yourself and find the different types of challenges from game to game.
You know you was gonna dunk on me.
I wasn't trying to dunk you, man. I wasn't trying to dunk on you.
my rookie year,
I got you, didn't I?
man. When?
Your rookie year.
No,
Me
Scotty
and Scotty.
did.
Okay.
Scotty did in Chicago.
You know, I look at who I'm playing against and look at some of the things that now I can focus and pull out to get me ready for the game.
MJ. Oh, he did it! And Michael shakes the finger. He finally got his dunk on Mount Matumbo.
That's how I got myself motivated, you know, but it wasn't the same every game. It was, you know, I had to trick myself. I had to, you know, more or less find a focus to go out and play at a certain level for whatever reason.
Kittles has it knocked away by Michael Jordan. Basket and a foul. Michael Jordan can give the Bulls a 3-point lead with a critical defensive play.
This whole thing about you practicing. I mean, if you talk to any of your teammates, they would say, even if they saw something in the game, it's like, shoot, you should have saw him Thursday.
You know what? I got to spend you all day.
To practice with you was like they had a game instead of a practice.
When I got to the pros with Kevin Lockery, you know, when I was drafted number 3, Kevin Lockery used to put me on the starting 5. We used to be killing the second 5. But he wanted to test me out. So let's say we're going to 8, and it can be 5-1 or 5-2 against the second team. And if you lose, you got to run. He would switch me in the middle of the game to the second team. And I'm saying, well, okay, you trying to prove a point. Boom, we'll bounce back and win the game. Those are all training tools for me. And every day in practice was like that to me. It was a competition. So when the game comes, it's nothing that I haven't already practiced. It's a routine. You know, whatever happens in the game now, okay, I've done this before.
Jordan for the win. Got it! At the buzzer, he's done it again!
Was fear of failure a motivator?
I never feared about my skills, you know, because I put in the work.
Put him away, MJ.
Work ethic eliminates fear.
Yes.
You know, so if you put forth the work, then what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing, what you're not.
We're down to 2, now to 1. Here's Jordan. Yes! It is all over. The Chicago Bulls have won at the buzzer in game 1.
All right, step back, please, step back.
Hey, let's go, baby. This is the one. Let's do this.
We got to jump out of the blocks quick and be smart on the offensive end. Let's go, come on.
What time is it? Game time!
Can you tell me a little bit about Scottie Pippen and how that whole relationship evolved and how you pushed Scottie Pippen?
Well, not just push Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen pushed me. You know what I mean? It was this big brother, little brother scenario. I knew the hard work that it took to get to that level. And if we wanted to get from point A to point B to point Z, then I'm gonna have to pull this guy along. We're gonna have to find a way to coexist. We're gonna have to find a way to challenge each other.
To come and trap and then go.
Scotty, if you're there, you go.
So, you know, it was that, me pulling him along.
Come Come on, man, let's go. Where you going?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
You hear that?
Come on.
Captain.
No.
Let's go.
Y'all miss out on this.
Now that's entertainment.
145. You be waiting here.
To where, okay, if you're gonna play this game, you're gonna have to get it like this.
You could have just spin around.
I thought when I saw you fake, you thought that someone came over.
Carl Malone was at the top doing this.
Okay.
And the next thing you know, it's a tandem.
It's a 3-on-1 with only Best back, and Pippen slams it in his face.
You know, I don't think you're gonna have two players like that ever again that grew and became more successful together. And success started to, you know, circle themselves around the two of them.
Yeah. Woo! Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan.
After all is said and done, when you're inducted into the Hall of Fame, you seem to be as fiery and as competitive as ever. For a lot of your career, people never really got to know the real you.
Leroy Smith, he started the whole process for me because when he made the team and I didn't, I wanted to prove not just to Leroy Smith, not just to myself, but to the coach who actually picked Leroy over me. I wanted to make sure you understood you made a mistake, dude.
And I think for one of the few times that all of a sudden you just said, hey man, I'm just gonna tell it like it is.
I really wasn't letting my guards down. I was really explaining to people, you know, about my competitive nature.
Pat Riley, he slid a note saying, I enjoyed the competition, congratulations, but we will meet again.
You know, most people say that was the, you know, the worst speech. Okay, that's from your perspective.
Right.
If you understand it from my perspective,
right,
then you understand. I saw Pat Riley, he said, I totally get it.
Right. It's your speech.
I totally understand it. You know, I go to my grave thinking, I say what I wanted to say, I'm not gonna change it. And if you don't think it was a great speech, that's what I felt.
One day you might look up and see me playing the game at 50. Oh, don't laugh. Don't that. Never say never. Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion. Thank you very much. Look forward to it.